Muy buenas, hinchas. Hoy es jueves, es el 14 de mayo. Ayer fue el 13 de mayo y en el video vosotros miraste sobre el tornado en Kalamazoo hace 40 años y tal y tal. Bueno, I want to talk briefly about an assignment that you had last week. I think you had it on jueves last week, and it was corrige los errores, correct the errors. There was one of the last, I think it was numero 20, the very last exercise, ejercicio on correct the errors was a sentence that read something like, eres enfermo, no miras bien, or something like that. It was, and so the two errors, most of you caught the first one was that eres should be estás, because that's how you ask how someone is feeling, como estás, how you're doing. But the other error, I was actually shocked, incluso mis hispanohablantes, including my native speakers, missed this one. There was an error in the choice of the verb. And I'm not exactly sure if I've explained that before, pero yo lo voy a explicar ahorita. I'm going to explain it right now. The verb mirar, if you think about it, a word that sounds like it in English, it is a cognate of mirror. What do you do in a mirror? You don't look to a mirror, you look at a mirror. Mirar is to look at with the eyes, to él mira la tele, he's watching the TV. Vosotros miráis su profe, vuestro profe explicando. Y'all are watching your teacher explaining esta cosa, bien, this thing. So mirar is to be used when you're looking at something, ¿vale? Okay, bien. Pero hay otra palabra, just like in English, when we talk about I'm looking at you, that is or I look at, I look at, I don't know, something to look at here. I look at the TV, I look at the computer, bien, I look at the laptop. That is different from the laptop doesn't look right. Would you agree? It is a different usage of the verb look. One of those verbs, even in English, I am the subject. I look. Or you look. You're the subject. Y'all are looking. Y'all look at me. So, in one usage of it, which would be the mirar, the subject is doing the looking. In the other usage of the verb look, it doesn't look right to me. I become the object. I don't look good to you, so you would become the object. That's the situation that we're dealing with here. This is what your language arts teachers would call a passive verb, meaning that the subject of the sentence doesn't parecer. Parecer, by the way, is the verb that I wanted to bring up. This is the verb that y'all should have used when you corrected that error. It should have said, no pareces bien. Notice how I just did that. No pareces bien now says that even though I'm speaking, it's not me who's doing the looking. You don't look good to me. You look sick. Me pareces enfermo. That's how you use this verb, parecer. P-A-R-E-C-E-R, parecer. Repetir, porfa. Parecer. Okay, so parecer is to look to, and or we can say to seem. It's a very common phrase that you might hear. So you got an amigo makes a suggestion. A ver, ¿qué tal si saltemos de la puente? How about we jump off the bridge? Your response might be, no me parece bien. It doesn't seem like a good idea to me. No me parece una buena idea. Does not seem like a good idea. No me parece bien. Doesn't seem good. So you could use it in a couple of different ways. Parecer, though, refers to how someone or something appears to you, not that you're looking at. So the fact that when you left it the way it was and you said no miras bien, that's like saying someone doesn't see well. No miras bien, necesitas gafas. Like you're not looking well at that. And para decirlo right, and to tell you the truth, you wouldn't hear a native speaker say that. Native speakers, you would hear them say no base bien if that's the case. Like you don't see well, necesitas gafas, you need glasses. So base, ver, is to see, which is again obviously different from looking at. You can see something without watching it or looking at it. Whole nother different ball game. The whole point, so the purpose of esta lección and getting to what your tarea is para hoy, which by the way, va a ser la última tarea, to go back to another assignment that you had. A lot of you had trouble translating última. Doesn't it sound like ultimate? If something is ultimate, is it not the end all to be all? Is it not the last? So in that particular, I think it was the Romeo y Julieta story, and it said that Romeo or Hakari was el hijo de los últimos, referring to the last family that was mentioned, which was los Placmeros. Okay, he was not a Morgano, he was a Placmero. All right, so we can talk more about that a little bit later. So, la última tarea que vas a tener para esta semana es esto. Yo tengo una pregunta por vosotros, ¿ok? ¿Qué te parece mejor? ¿Qué te parece mejor? Un mono. Un mono. Los monos comen los plátanos y saltan y tienen brazos largos y viven en la selva, the jungle. Mono. ¿Qué te parece mejor? ¿Un mono con una camiseta o un serpiente? Un serpiente que lleva un traje. Un traje. Normalmente hay 2 o 3 partes en un traje. Contiene pantalones, un saco o una chaqueta, se puede decir, y de vez en cuando un chaleco. Chaleco es vest, un chaleco sin mangas. Normalmente si hay 3 piezas. Si no hay 3 piezas, solo hay 2 piezas. There's only 2 pieces. It would be a saco y pantalones en un traje. So, otra vez, la pregunta va a ser, ¿sabes qué es un traje ahorita? Bien. Es posible que el señor Morgan había llevado unos trajes en la clase, en el colegio, especialmente en los juntos, especially at conferences. If you've ever came to conferences, we only had one. Yo me puse, I wore un traje to conferences. Okay? All right. So, otra vez la pregunta que vas a contestar, that you're going to write, vas a escribirlo en tu cuaderno, vas a sacar una foto, you know the drill by now. Es semana número 4, it's the 4th week. So, la pregunta es, ¿qué te parece mejor? ¿Un mono que lleva una camiseta o un serpiente que lleva un traje? Y yo quiero saber un razón. Dame una razón. Por ejemplo, ¿te parece mejor el serpiente que lleva el traje porque es más formal? Es opción. ¿Te parece mejor el mono que lleva la camiseta porque es más juguetón? Remember that word from the first month? juguetón. Entonces, tú puedes buscar una palabra de vocabulario para incluir. You're probably going to use the word either más o menos, because ultimately what that would be saying is, I think this, the snake wearing the suit looks better because it's something-er. It's snappier, it's sharper, it's handsomer, basically. Or I think that the monkey wearing the t-shirt looks better because it's funner. You can't say that, but it would be the equivalent of, just putting an er to say mas, blah blah blah. Or because it's uglier, menos guapo, lo que sea. So you could use anything. So again, in la tarea, you're gonna start off with whichever one te parece mejor. So me parece mejor, blah blah, porque es más, blah blah, or porque es menos, blah blah. Y al fin y al cabo me vas a dar una frase que opina, que me dé tu opinión sobre qué te parece mejor, cuál animal y con cuál ropa prefieres al fin y al cabo. Y otra vez, esto va a acabar la semana. Hay 2 más, hinchas, solo 2 semanas más. Con esto, yo voy a decir la última cosa. Si todavía me debes algo, if you still owe things from any of those first, second, third, fourth week, turn it in, okay? No penalty for tarea atrasada, just get it in. Yo estoy curioso. I want to know that you know what's going on. Si tienes preguntas, tú sabes mi correo electrónico y también sabes cómo ponerte en contacto conmigo, ¿ok? Hasta luego. Chao.